Hey man, let's get straight to it. So I'm gonna show you today how I caught this Tesla trade, and this resulted in one of my biggest days I had in trading yet. And this trade went over 100%. So I'm gonna go over how I caught this trade. So what I like to do is do a top-down analysis where I like to look at the stock from a larger time frame and go down to a smaller time frame. Once we fill this gap fill, I was more interested on the more near-term price action, and I could see a chart pattern right here. It's called a ascending triangle breakout. And if we go here, this is pretty much how this works out, where it's a triangle and it starts to get smaller and smaller, and then it's just either going to spring up or it's going to spring down. So on Tesla, I went down to the 1 hour, I found my levels. So I went down to the 15-minute time frame and I marked out my previous day high and my previous day low. And then in the pre-market, I marked out my pre-market high. And since I already had a zone right here, I didn't bother to mark out my pre-market low. All right, so we're gonna let this trade play out. The first minute, Tesla opened up very strong. The first few minutes. Now we had a pullback right here. Right here is where we had a pullback to the previous day high. And now we see some buyers coming in. So now we're gonna wait for some confirmation to see if buyers keep buying at this level. Right here, this is where I called out my Tesla trade in my Discord. We bounced off of the previous day high, came back down to it and retested it, and then we had a strong candle closure above this level, which indicates buyers were strong at this level. So I did call out my trade right here, and this is where I went long on my call options right here. And we're gonna target high day and plus some. We're gonna keep our stop loss at the second minute candle low of the day, and we're gonna target for a high day and plus some. Now let's let this trade play out. Boom, straight to take profit. Tesla was really strong this day, really strong, and I'm glad I got to catch this part of the move, all from a break and retest strategy I used in my Discord. This was easily over 100% trade. If we go back to the 1 hour chart, you can see Tesla immediately broke out and gave us one of the biggest run-ups from this ascending triangle breakout.